So these are called blackfire millipedes, and I'm going to do a little care guide about them. So these are beginner species of millipede that originate from Central Africa. When full grown, they can reach 10 centimetres, which is 4 inches. And they're known for the black and red stripes, the colour of them. And also the fact that they like to climb branches, very easy to handle, and they're also quite docile. So even though that they are easy to handle, they leave behind a secrete orange liquid when they feel threatened, which is a defence mechanism. It's not poisonous, but you do need to wash your hands after you've handled your millipedes, just your safety. And also your animal's safety as well, if you don't want to be passing it on to any other animals that you've got. Okay, so now let's actually talk more about their care. So these millipedes can actually adapt to UK room temperature, but they do thrive between 22 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. Their humidity needs to consist around 65 to 80%. Keeping in mind to also do cross-ventilation as it prevents mold growth in the tank. So millipedes are natural scavengers in the wild, and they live off decaying things, but they will also have fruit or veg if they're found on the floor. It can be fresh or it can be, just going rotten. So you can give that as an occasional treat every now and then, which is perfectly fine. So the decaying things and the leaf litter and the veg and the fruit, they actually don't provide enough minerals or calcium for your millipede to stay healthy. So in captivity, we give them supplements, and we also give them cuttlebone or eggshells. Now, this is essential for their exoskeleton to develop and overall their health in general. Without calcium, they don't have enough in the body, and it can cause molding issues and deformities. So it's very important that they get that calcium. So the supplements I use are from Arcadia, which is this one here. This is the calcium, and I put this on its food once a week. And then I also use minerals and vitamins, but I do that less often because the other one's more important. Okay, so I also give fish food as well. And then when I'm giving fish food, I'll give it fruit and veg. Or just fruit. Like, it depends on what I've got in the fridge. Now, the reason why it's given weekly is because it's already got all that food inside its tank that it needs. Like the decaying wood, white wood, certain types of woods. It's got its leaf litter inside there. I've put cuttlebone in there. I've even crushed eggshells in there. Now, you do this to ensure that it's always got that food available for it, as they are natural scavengers. So it's always available for it if it's hungry. So that's everything inside the substrate. I also use Arcadia Earth Mix as well. That's for the mud. And then I'll mix in sand as well, and that's to hold in the burrows better. All the extra stuff will retain the humidity inside the tank, especially the white wood that soaks up the water, and that'll be really good for it. Same for the moss as well. As you've seen before, I put in 2 hards. Now that's just to ensure that they've got space to get away from each other. Even though they are social animals, it's got that space in case it needs it. Okay, so along with that, a 30 by 30 by 30 is actually recommended for these because they like to move and they love exploring as well. And as someone who's basically a beginner, I would highly recommend them. They've been amazing to care for, and they are really docile as well. They're pretty to look at. They've been amazing so far.